The Rex Baker North American Super 40 was created in partnership with the award's namesake, longtime GSCO member Rex Baker, to honor those individuals who'd surpassed the 29 species required for the North American Super Slam. The Super Slam is a lifetime achievement in itself, so you can imagine the dedication and sacrifice one must make to obtain 40 different big game species in North America. We'd like to honor a few hunters who have achieved the Rex Baker North American Super 40. Craig Boddington of California completed his Baker Super 40 in August of 2023 on a trip to Nunavut, where he got his Atlantic walrus. During 2022, Craig hunted in Mexico for his red brocket deer. While hunting in Texas in October 2020, Craig connected with one of his several Aldad sheep. Moving back to January 2015, we find Craig in Alberta taking his gray wolf. In November 2013, he was able to get his Arctic Island caribou. And the last trophy you see is Craig's alligator he took in Florida in February of 2012. West Virginia's James Brogan completed his Baker Super 40 with the Canadian lynx in November 2023. Earlier that year, James went to Nunavut and took his Atlantic walrus. Another of his 40 is his wolf taken in 2020. One of James's earlier trophies was his Aldad from 2003. The last two trophies we want to show you for James are his Quebec Labrador caribou from 2012 and his Shiras moose from 2013. Kevin Klumper of Washington finished his Rex Baker Super 40 with a wolverine that he took in Nunavut in 2023. Some of the other species he's taken toward that milestone are his Eastern Canada moose from 2022 in Newfoundland, his lynx taken in British Columbia in 2019, his alligator from Florida in 2022, his NWT wolf from 2017, and finally his Arctic Island caribou taken in 2018. Washington's J. Allen Smith started working on his Baker Super 40 quite some time ago. One of those earliest trophies was Allen's Eastern Canada moose he took in 2008. Another was his wolf taken in 2013. He has several Aldad sheep, but the one we've chosen here was taken in Texas in 2014. Some of Allen's other species for the 40 are his Atlantic walrus from Nunavut in 2012, his California bighorn from 2018, and finally his gray-brown brocket deer taken in 2023 in Mexico. Matt Ward of California completed his Baker Super 40 in April of 2023 when he was successful on a wolverine. Backing up to June 2021, we see Matt with his alligator from Florida. In November 2019, Matt was in Canada where he got his lynx. Earlier that same year, he went to Mexico and took a red brocket deer. Way back in October of 2008, you can see Matt's Arctic Island caribou. And finally, we'll show you Matt's Atlantic walrus, none of it he got in 2018. Ken Wilson of Texas took a barren ground grizzly in NWT to complete his Rex Baker Super 40 in May of 2023. He took both the red brocket deer and the gray-brown brocket deer in Yucatan, Mexico in 2022. In 2021, Ken connected with a Canadian lynx in British Columbia. A couple of his earlier trophies include his Aldad taken in 2003 and his Eastern Canada moose taken in 2001. This concludes our Rex Baker Super 40 presentation for this year. Let's give these accomplished hunters one more round of applause.